Oh, you know, it's just a beautiful day at a rock festival.
Yeah, it started off right at Northern Invasion today. You guys kicked off day 2. Incredible. Fellow Minnesotans in the house. You guys are from the cities.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're loving this. What do you think now? I finally just had cheese curds after moving here in August.
Wait, just now?
Just now. It's taken me way too long. I like them.
Okay.
I like them. So what else do I need to be a true Minnesotan?
Tater tot hot dish. Don't you know?
Any hot dish.
Yeah. Is there?
Don't call it a casserole. It's got to be called a hot dish.
What other hot dishes are there?
Taco salad hot dish. You can make anything into a hot dish.
But
just
tater
put it in
tot
a dish and put it in the stove. It's a hot dish.
But tater tot hot dish is the one that's got to go on first.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
And I get that the taco obsession is real because that's how you spent Easter.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. I was watching the Twins on that game. I was watching the Twins. We both had that in common.
Right.
We were watching saturated fat go into our mouth.
Yeah, like I was having hot dogs, you guys were having Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Fine.
We love the TV.
It is.
Oh, yes.
Dangerous for us. We stay at Walmart parking lots that have a Taco Bell right next door to it on purpose. There's a reason for this. It's our livelihood.
I know. Well, who knows? I mean, maybe you'll get sponsored by them or something.
Bummer.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right.
You're paying me to talk about food I like.
Yeah, bummer.
We talk about it anyway.
So you've been really, really busy. You just got off tour with Shinedown. You're hanging out with Fozzy, too. I know you've done some cool stuff with Shinedown, too. Tell me a little bit about that.
So last summer we had the opportunity to go down to the Carolinas to work with Eric Bass, bass player of Shinedown, and he did some production work for us on some new music and had an absolute blast writing. We came down there with a lot of new songs. We sort of trimmed the fat off of them, decided which ones we wanted to put on this EP, and we're left with something that we find truly incredible and we can't wait to put into people's hands.
Very cool. And, I mean, you're obviously supporting the Moon and the Fool now. So how did that come together? Tell me about the writing, tell me about...
So, it originally started as just a demo project for Evan. He knew he wanted a female-fronted singer, and he knew our producer at the time, and that producer knew me because I had done some commercial work and stuff with him, so he had me come down, and I thought it was just going to be for demo work. And it ended up going much better than planned, and the fit really just, it was undeniable. So we decided to start auditioning members, and a couple years later we're left with the lineup that we have now, and it's our family now, you know?
All came together.
Yeah.
All came together. Love it. So what tune are you most proud of?
The title track, Moon and the Fool. It's the most heart on my sleeve, pour my guts out sort of thing. And I think people get really emotionally connected to it. We don't get to play it live a lot, so it's always fun to listen back to.
Yeah, cool. And speaking of like that connection, you guys totally have that with your fans when I saw it, you know, today, earlier. So fantastic set. Dani, I gotta ask you a question just as a girl. When you see moms bring their little daughters, and you get those messages on Facebook like, hey, this is my daughter's first show, or she wants to do what you're doing, how does that make you feel?
Incredible. Out of anything that comes out of what I do personally, and I'm going to say I just because it's, you know, I find a really personal attachment to young women and young girls, and empowering them and knowing that they don't have to change who they are to go up there and throw down. You know, I like to sweat and I like to jump around. I hate saying like one of the boys because it's a human thing that you do, but like that you can do that and you can say what's on your mind and you can act how you want to act and you can be how you want to be, and that you can be empowered to do that.
And to kind of add to that too, I think I think it's commendable for any parent, mother, father, bringing a kid to a rock show and really letting them experience the fact that, like, you know, there's something so incredibly invigorating about music, that sharing that with your kids and really raising your kids up to say, like, this is something that you can share with your kids. And my dad said something to me when I was young, is that you'll always have music. Music will always stick with you. It doesn't matter what you do, there's always going to be music, and music will be there for you. Right. So I will say, you know, not just for moms and their daughters, but for every parent that brings their kids out,
Yeah.
fantastic, because it ingrain that in your kids. So I think that's fantastic.
Well, and it fuels the scene further.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another key thing. Like,
Yep.
I've never actually thought about it that way.
It's more than computers, you know.
Yeah.
Bringing your kids out to watch people that have really worked their butts off to learn their instrument and fine-tune their craft is, you know, it shows kids that there's more than just sitting in front of a phone or social media or a computer and saying, I can write this on a computer if I just do this. No, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and showing your kids that there's that, it's relatable, and I commend that for parents.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking a little bit a while ago about just put instruments in kids' hands. Give them that, not only because they get to experience music and music is fun and they get to be with friends and do that, and it gives them something to do, but it teaches them how to communicate and how to problem solve and how to be creative and how to, you know, work through an issue and work with a group of people as a team and be dedicated. You know, you have to be dedicated to do something, and something amazing comes out of that. And yeah, put instruments in kids' hands.
Yeah, I mean, and Minnesota is a great place to do that. Because you guys know Minneapolis has a great scene. Rochester itself, I mean, it's a smaller scene, but we have our own.
Yep.
Where there's just, we have our own arts center, we've got a lot of local clubs. One of them just closed, but I mean, that's where it starts. Those little local venues.
Well, and let's be fair, there's 9 months of winter in Minnesota. What better are you going to do than sit inside and play an instrument and learn it, you know?
Right, isn't that why they say like Scandinavia has this amazing music coming out of it? Because it's just darkness and cold. So we sit inside and we work.
Yeah. It's heavy and we love it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, is there anything else you want us to know? Like, what's the next year or so look like?
Well, I would say a lot of it is going to reflect around social media. So there's obviously a lot of working going on behind the scenes, a lot of stuff that we're currently pushing for, but we can't divulge on the information until it actually happens. But when it finally does happen, the first to know is always going to be our social media fan base, our email list, and stuff like that. So, you know, we're working on a lot of, trying to land a lot of different tours that are going to be national. We're playing a lot of regional shows. So the best thing that I could say is just stay tuned to that social media. We'll be there. Things are going to happen. And to those people that haven't gotten our new EP yet, we understand that you want it. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. So be patient, and thank you for being patient.
Yeah, and it'll be worth the wait, guys. From what I saw today, it'll be worth it.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thanks.
that.